this time. A little bit of guitar, a little bit of bass, a little bit of this music all up in your face. It's time. Spread it around, spread it around. Welcome to Pound Town. Spread it around. Welcome to Pound Town.
Just to let everybody know, this is Pound Town. It's a new show on CCTV. My name is Nick, and I suppose I'm going to host. Today we got Jeremy in the studio. He came in before, gave us a little original music. He's in today. We're just gonna jam around, and I'm gonna ask him some questions. Tell us about himself and why he's a Salem guy.
Yeah, dude.
And that's about it.
I'll let you know some stuff.
Yeah. So thanks, welcome, and enjoy.
Absolutely.
That's more.
Okay, that's fun.
BS. I can edit that.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and ask you some questions.
Yeah. What you want to know?
So you're from Salem?
I am from Salem. I was born and raised in Salem.
All the way through.
All the way through. I was born in the front seat of my dad's Nova on the way to Salem Hospital.
Didn't even make it.
I couldn't even, dude. I was so excited, I guess.
Yeah. Been here the whole time.
Been here the whole time, yep. Went to Shirley Elementary, Crossler, and then Sprague High School. Yeah.
Nice.
Still here, haven't made it out, but I like it.
How long you been playing music?
So I actually started playing probably first. My parents got me a pair of drumsticks when I was like 4 years old. And I started beating on like pumpkins and gourds and stuff on the kitchen table, and my dad took a video, and I guess they watched it and they're like, wow, he's got rhythm. So I ended up getting a drum set when I was about 7 or 8. But before that, I'd watch my dad play acoustic guitar, and I'd go in there and I'd play it when he didn't, and kind of learned the basic chords from him, took off. Had a keyboard at home too, so I kind of dinked around with just about anything I could get my hands on. Couldn't figure out wind instruments. I still can't. It's like my
Yeah, with the reeds and all that, the wood and
My dad could play the sax pretty well. He was always embarrassed though. I'd hear him in the garage, and I'd open the garage door and get out of here. I was working on a song, working on that, and I started doing that. And then I realized I can also do it right here. But they sound different. I don't know which one's more open and spacey, but that's what I want, is the more spacier one. Told me. It's because you get old and finding time to do anything anymore, But yeah, I still got it. Picking it up more and more as we go too, so trying to make a thing out of it. I don't necessarily, need to blow up, but I think it'd be really cool to be able to pay my bills doing something I love.
Well, you're doing some open mics and live stuff here and there around town. Like you were saying a minute ago, you play with your buddy Tim.
Adam. Yeah.
Adam. Sorry, my bad.
Adam Kinniston. He's a great musician, and actually, as soon as I'm done here, I'm headed to Beaverton to play an acoustic show with him. We usually split like a 2-hour set, and it works out really well.
Nice.
Yeah, we got a different dynamic. So it kind of meshes well and gives
contrasting, but works together.
Yep. I got my reggae and kind of soul songs, and he has his country and like alternative sound, and it's just it's like listening to 5 different radio stations all in the same 2 hours. It's cool. It's really fun.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Sounds like I know you come around because of karaoke. You show up at karaoke later after the show or whatever, but. Yeah, I'll need to make it out to one of your shows one of these days.
Yeah.
So I've known you for, from around town for quite a few years.
Yeah,
so.
oh yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah, singing's fun, man. I love my karaoke. It's I haven't always sang either, like I would at home, but I never thought about doing it in front of people until just the last maybe 3-4 years. I'm getting better, but yeah. Right. I still got the stage fright. I think everybody does. Sometimes they'll get over it, and yeah, nerves are there.
It was just like here. I don't like looking at any of this stuff.
I know. I keep trying to figure out which one I should look at.
You people out there, I pretend they're not there. Kind of like what I do when I'm karaoke, and I'm like, oh, there's people there, and then they're like, man, that sounds good. Who's doing that?
Right.
It's that guy that's over there somewhere.
And then usually sitting in a booth hiding like myself.
Yeah.
And I'll sing it, but I'm hiding.
Yeah.
I'm getting better at it though. I like that the Wind Jammers has that big foldable chair. I'll go up there and sit in there. It makes me feel comfortable. It's like a comfort thing. I'm like, okay, I could do this.
Yeah, a lot of people, that works for them.
Mm-hmm.
It gives them something to do, because I'm not a dancer. I don't like to be moving around and people looking at me while I'm moving around.
Right, yeah.
I feel like I'm already oddly shaped and everything. So, and so, yeah. So, don't look at me. Just let me sing. Listen.
You can listen.
Yeah.
And here we are with cameras all over us. It's fun.
Well, it's good practice. This is gonna break my nerves, and I'll end up doing it. So.
Yeah.
But you're my first guest. I'm gonna put a couple things together. I've already put your song "Stuck on You."
Yeah, very cool.
Released it to be used as filler on the in between broadcasts.
Cool.
On the station. So, do you want to say anything about that song? Or?
I have not even got close to finishing it. That was like a rough draft. And I came in here and just figured, what the heck?
Mm-hmm.
I'll send it with what I have. Been kind of toying around with some other lyrics, actually even changing the key of the song to match my voice, but it'll get there. And it actually inspired me to start writing more, so I have some more ideas. Maybe next time I get in here I can show you and see what you think. Maybe show the people out there, see what they think.
It's a catchy song. My wife says it's a catchy song, and I was like, well, it's probably because you heard it a million times with me editing, and Pavlov would say it's a catchy song at this point, because I've heard it 100 times. Yeah. It's a pretty good song though,
I appreciate it.
And you got some nice little licks in there and everything. It's a good, it flows well. It's comfortable listening to.
I think the next one I do, I'm gonna try and put more of like a reggae/hip hop feel. I love that style of music. I like it all, but it just seems easier for me to flow. Maybe it's because I'm a natural drummer too, and I have to have like the rhythm.
You spend a lot of time at the beach?
I love the beach. Yeah, dude, it's one of my favorite spots to be.
Nice.
I get out there. I fish a lot. I love fishing.
That's right. You're a fisherman.
I'm a big fisherman.
You're a big fisherman, and you know what you're doing too.
Yeah,
I've seen you post some good pictures of fish.
I love it, and the coast is just where they're at, man. Fresh out of the ocean.
Yeah. Or
swimming up the coastal streams, it's fun. Love catching a fish that makes your arms hurt. that's my goal.
I grew up surfing. I'm from Florida.
That's right, yeah.
So I dig the chill vibe sound. That's something I'm used to. Something I've heard most of my life to some degree. So yeah,
man, it's fun. Sometimes I've even brought I used to have a Taylor guitar. Actually, my friend's borrowing it right now because his broke. But it was like my backpack guitar, my camping guitar, and sometimes I'd even take it fishing. And you know, if it's slow or the tide was doing something that, you know, when I wasn't supposed to, I'll sit here and play my guitar, and it's relaxing. It's fun.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, guitar is relaxing. You know, I'm not really that great at it all, but I, you know, just fumbling around and doing whatever, making something up.
When you were in your band, did you strictly play guitar? Did you do bass, or just kind of bounced around? Okay.
I played bass. I just followed along, made stuff up, like
kind of like what we were doing. Yeah.
You take the lead, I'll fill in the back end.
Yeah.
You know, so
it's weird because I always want to like let somebody else take it, and then I'll try and find them, but we're getting better.
Yeah,
That's what it's all about. That's why it's jamming.
Yeah.
It's like fishing. That's why they call it fishing and not catching. Because
Right.
sometimes it doesn't work. It's all right though.
Sometimes
As
it
long as
doesn't
you
work.
have fun. As long as you have fun.
Last time I went to Florida, I went fishing. I had some good fish luck while I was down there. So.
Oh yeah. Oh man, Florida sounds fun. Get into the big, redfish and
Redfish. I caught a snook that was no more than 32 inches. So yeah, I caught a nice sized snook. I lost a pole to a snook, and then because you know if you let go, so you rig a mullet. It's like a bait fish, and the 8-inch mullet, 9-inch, like a minimum length trout from here.
Yeah.
You would put on a hook and throw it out in the water, let it run around for a little bit,
fun.
And then just let it. And yeah,
But if you're not ready, it's just gonna rip it out of your hands.
Well, it's not. It's just gonna pull it right over the edge of the dock and out into the water. My second pole went in, and I was like, oh yeah, and I jumped out in the water after it and grabbed it and wrestled this fish in.
You got it though.
Yeah, I brought it in as a 32-incher, and literally at 32 inch, because I had a mark on my leg, so I knew.
Yeah, cool.
Because I was like, oh, put a marker on there so I know where I'm at. And
that's a good idea.
Yeah, climbed back, fought it, climbed back up the dock onto the boardwalk.
Dude, that's a heck of a story. That's awesome.
That's fun.
Yeah,
Florida.
That's fun. Yep. Can't beat that.
Yeah. So. Say all right, thank you for Jeremy. Thank you for coming on to Pound Town.
Thank you so much for having me.
Hanging around.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
All that rhyming.
Yeah.
So
thanks to anybody who checks it out. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Next time we'll get you and your buddy Adam in here and get a little bit broader sound from you guys.
Awesome. I'm excited.
Yep.
Right on.
Kinda miss it, but we gave up too fast. And how to make it last, girl, I should probably turn around now. Take a little drive through the south side and get some downtime. I don't even think I'll drive past. If your stop sign raises memories of a better me, or the sweat of me, I don't even think I'll know. Kinda miss it, but we gave up too fast. And how to make it last, girl, I should probably turn around now. Take a little drive through the south side and get some downtime. I don't even think I'll drive past. Every stop sign raises memories of a better me, or the would swear to me, even though I'm still in this truck with nothing else ahead of me. I think of you instead of me. I keep feeling like I'm stuck on you. No. On you, baby. Kinda miss it, but we gave up too fast. And how to make it last, babe. Should probably turn around and take a little drive through the south side and get some downtime. I don't even think I'll drive past every stop sign that raises memories of a better me, hooded sweater me and all. Stuck on you, baby.
No pressure, right?
Pressure. Ain't no pressure. See that's the problem with weed, man. Like I ate chicken and rice before I came here because I was like, chicken and rice is like my main diet.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, mine too. Actually, I've been on a diet and it's been on a health kick lately. Went to the gym and started counting all my calories and like that. And so it's like chicken and rice is probably the main thing I eat. Or
Yeah.
Or I'll do chicken because that's something that gets so boring. I'll do chicken and then like black beans and like diced tomatoes. And just sort of warm up the tomatoes and the beans with some taco seasoning and then put the chicken in that. It's almost like a weird chili kind of, but not really. I mean, but it's just some carbs and protein.
Right.
Pretty good.
Here, now I got the camera on you. I hope that's not too bad.
Oh, that's fine. I don't care.
I don't normally like it on me. That's why that's why I feel bad now that I got to make a show. I got to get in front of this and be like, "Hey, this is Pound Town. This is a new show, and I'm making it because why the not?" And then this is Peter Hoffman, and this is Peter Hoffman making art for Peter Hoffman Art.
Pound Town.
Pound Town, local Salem stuff. Look at that. Bow. Wish you could do that, right?
You can.
What are your thoughts on the world these days? Non-politic, just like how can we make it non-politic, non-commercial?
That's my thoughts.
Let's see where that one is.
I don't think you're gonna be able to use that. Here, I'll do this. Here, these are my thoughts on the world today.
All right, these are his thoughts on the world today.
Yeah, that one.
UFOs and cows, people. UFOs and cows. Cthulhu's coming back, and he's gonna handle all the UFOs and cows.
He's coming. Yeah, I'm gonna start an octopus cult. So anybody that's interested, just contact Nick. He can get your information to me.
You do really need a an authentic 16th century schooner or something, right? Or whatever they're called. I don't know what boats are called. Boats and hoes.
It's a sailboat.
Sailboat.
Yeah, I just call them all sailboats.
All sailboats.
They got a sailor.
Look me in the eyes when you talk to the camera.
Even you can do it. You don't have to have any artistic skill, just the will.
You know, the will is pretty much, the motivation is the artistic skill sometimes.
That is. You don't need any skill to do art. All you got to do is just do it. You know what? And if it sucks, it doesn't matter, because paint, you could paint right over. Some of these paintings here weighed 9 pounds because they're like 50 paintings underneath the painting you see. Doesn't even matter.
You know,
it's a gift that keeps on giving.
Just have fun with it, you know.
Yeah,
don't push a art.
Paint something and give it to somebody. That's all you gotta do. I did that for years. Just paint it and give it away. It's good for the soul. But you know what? A lot of stuff starts as a craft, kind of. Like when I started, I didn't have any talent. You know what I mean? I wanted to do it. So it was basically, mathematically, how can I do this? You know, and I would trace, and I would color match onto the original, you know, and it was very formulaic, almost a paint by numbers sort of that I was just inventing, you know. Or, you know, I would just cheat my way there to get the picture how I wanted. And after doing that for years and years and years, it's just like my little crutches, I just sort of didn't need them after a while. And then then you can paint. You know what I mean? It's like, it's weird. It's I hate that stupid phrase, fake it till you make it. But in a lot of ways, that you can do that with art. You can just cheat until it starts to come natural.
So, you know what's funny is I saw like a quote, oh, this celebrity said that, or, oh no, it was actually an interview with Ringo Starr, and he was like, oh, well, I didn't really know what I was doing, so I kind of like cheated a little bit and did it like this. And I was like, you know, that's kind of like every great artist of any kind quote, you know. Yeah. Well, I didn't know what I was doing, so I kind of cheated a little bit, and then I made it this new thing, or I you know what I mean?
Well, I was like, what was it? Andy Warhol said, art's whatever you can get away with. I mean,
there's some truth to that.
I mean, if you like it, I mean, who gives a you know, if somebody wants to buy it, even the better, but.
Well, it's an expression, you know.
But like, I mean, don't get into it looking for to make money. Hell yeah.
And I really, hey, once again, this is Pound Town. I really appreciate coming into Peter Hoffman's home, into his studio, where he makes his beautiful art of all kinds with Cthulhu and sailboats and frogs and other stuff, the magical things. And this is Pound Town. We'll see you in the next segment.
So, and we're good on sound. We're good on sound and everything.
We are good on sound.
Okay.
Start playing and I'll adjust it really quick.
And on we march towards tomorrow, never ceasing, so relentless, caught up in this world of lies. See beyond the deceit, they sell you hollow words. Promise a dying dream. Do or die, this life is more than you and me. Come alive and fight, it's not how it's meant to be. Oh, wake up, look around, and surely you will see. Oh, our stairway's crumbling. Is all that matters. Will you be still? Will you idle while they wage war on your soul? The road to home may all but kill you, but what's life worth when you can't call it your own? Do or die. This life is more than you and me. Come alive and fight. It's not how it's meant to be. Look around and surely you will see. Oh, our stairway's crumbling. Come alive and fight. It's not how it's meant to be. Oh, wake up, look around, then surely you will see. Oh, our stairway's crumbling. Making sure everything works. This is actually very, like, this couldn't have been better. Now I know everything will work for when I go up to the Infinity Room. Alright, so this is a song called In Your Heart off of an album that doesn't exist yet. I can see it in your eyes. The mask is your disguise. To hide yourself from all of the unknown. Wandering alone, searching for your own. Something more than the ruin you've always known. always follow you. And from the very start, you held it in your heart. In the walls you built, tell me, is there room for two? As the searching worn you out, if you overwhelmed with doubt, moving on, not knowing how to grow, tormented in your minds, searching for a sign, something more than the life that you've been shown. Peel away the mask, you're running from the past. The pain you've known will always follow you. And from the very start, you held it in your heart. In the walls you built, tell me, is there room for two? Stuck wandering through time, when will you see the signs? There's so much more than what you think you know. Peel away the mask, you're living in the past. In the walls you built, how long's it just been you?
I think it's time. A little bit of guitar, a little bit of bass, a little bit of this music all up in your face. It's time. Spread it around, spread it around. Welcome to Pound Town.